Hello everybody and welcome to the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. You are here tonight to watch our coverage of Mountain West Rocket League. This is the week 1 of the league and Boise State is going to be taking on Colorado State. I am your host Brenner Barrett and joined with me to call all of the action is Colin Noble McJunkin. So with our A-team roster, what are you hoping to see from them tonight?
I'm looking to see some solid performances of them, a good amount of rotation. I'd love to see some spectacular plays, some flashy ones, but more importantly, I'm just looking for some overall good gameplay out of them.
Yeah, some exciting things to look forward to as this is week 1 of the Mountain West, and this is a tournament Boise State is very familiar with, especially Cosmo Buster, because back in 2018 is when we won it. And on top of that, Cosmo Buster was on that roster. So some good things to look forward to. Memorable name of Cosmo Buster, especially the returning part of that champion squad. So, and this is traditional Rocket League. It is just going to be the 3v3 mode, and it is 5-minute timer.
Yes, a 5-minute, yes. A 5-minute timer.
Nailed it. Yeah. Totally no Rocket League.
You got it.
Let's go.
Exactly what we want.
And of course, these players are going to need all the help they can get to really reclaim their old championship from 2018. And we're going to give it to them through Doc's Keys to the Game. And in Rocket League, that's to set the play style, understand rotations, play to follow up, and of course, Doc's very own Sweaty Comms, which are brought to us by Drop-In Gaming. Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you are new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. And to begin your competitive gaming journey, make sure to reach out to them at dropingaming.com. Well, we are getting ready to jump into our first match of the night for Mountain West Rocket League, taking on Colorado State. And I believe our lineup is the main roster of Cosmo Buster, and I believe Boise State is in the orange.
Yes, yeah. And with Cosmo Buster being one of the long-standing players on this roster, like we said, he was part of that roster in 2018 that won the championship, and he's the most senior one here right now. So we're going to look some leadership from him to help us get a W today.
Yeah, we currently was on his perspective, swapping in between. Boise roster is Instinct Lions and Cosmo Buster for tonight, taking on Colorado State with their players of very amazing name of just Big Log. Great name for Rocket League of all things.
Exactly. For card soccer, it works out perfectly for us.
Yeah, and his other teammates of Brain B and having wait to see the third. He's somewhere. Oh, there he is. Shoo.
Shoo.
Colorado State getting some great names on the Rocket League team.
The creativity coming from this is absolutely stunning from here.
Yeah, and so far it's just been a battle of trying to get ball control on their side of the court. Boise State having to play very defensive. We can see Cosmo Buster on Gil. Same person, I believe, but that is where it's really just been back and forth so far. We haven't seen the consistent pressure that we've seen from Boise State in the past of always maintaining it on the opposite end of the court. Colorado State's been giving them a run for their money so far in this early round.
Playing definitely aggressively and a pass. Oh, but just barely saved crossbar.
Edge out and
absolutely
quickly followed up with the demo, trying to give them that leg up, but Bot is still on their side as Gil's trying to maintain it there. Almost set up for the pass, but quickly denied.
We're already seeing that aggression coming out from Boise State is, like you said, we're having trouble getting out of our half. Now we're seeing it flip sides, and Gil already set up his team for a pass.
Yeah, another very close shot to goal. Ball just not having enough momentum. And it's all-out defense for Colorado State right now. Now, don't know what the timer is at, but it's probably around minute and a half down.
It's like 3.
So 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say 3 minutes.
There it is.
I was really close to that. The save coming out.
A lot of shots on goal right now for Colorado. But Boise State come flying in lines barely too far to the right. Almost had it.
Pass coming out. That was seeing aggression and pass mid, but saved by Lions.
Yeah, great defense as Lions comes out with the demo, but Shu quickly gets the refrag and even things out to 2-2. But Instinct with a great push, just barely too high. Almost had the back off the backboard, but did not get it.
That was a spectacular setup by him. That was very close to being a very flashy play there.
Yeah, he had a really good air dribble. Ooh, top right, barely. Shu misses it. Log tries to follow up, isn't able. Gil with the all-out defense right now.
Boise State really needs to get this ball on the other side of the half.
And as soon as they do, they die for it. Yeah.
7 mid.
Ooh, good setup.
Down.
The bounce, and Gil gets it with the help of Instinct, no less.
That was a great pass. It was a great pass for Instinct and a beautiful execution by Gil, getting that just top-down shot.
Yeah, you can see the defenders just barely too high to block it out and just skids off the roof as they spin around in the air. So first goal at 3 minutes and 15 seconds is pretty late, just to show how close these teams are matched.
Yeah, there's definitely back and forth from the very beginning of the game. Aggression on both sides of the field. I'd love to see who comes out on top here.
Yeah, you can already see just from the accolades in the bottom left that both Gil and Instinct have a lot of those saves. So Boise State has been playing phenomenal defense, and Colorado State has as well. I mean, the fact that there's only been 1 goal scored and it took 3 minutes and 15 seconds just to do so is definitely just shows the skill level and how close these players are matched. But already a great defense from the shot by Big Log from Lions.
Here's a pass setup. Ooh, and a great defensive block.
So close to getting that shot and goal, but right now it's all about the defense, because the offense from Boise State has just been pretty natural for them with how aggressive they've always played. But now Colorado State has pretty good opening.
Their rotations here have been solid, and the defense is offensively, defensively, they're firing on all cylinders here.
Ooh, good setup, just barely too far to the left for that shot and goal, but immediately setting it back up. Log's there with the defense to deny, but 30 seconds remaining. Pressure's on Colorado State to try to at least get 1 goal to make us head into overtime. Trying to make it happen too.
Just Reed walking off the backboard. Could be, but it's just off. Look at Big coming in for a pass.
12 seconds remaining. King 10. They're so close. I mean, it's right there. It's definitely still a possibility.
Hanging above the net.
Ooh. And now they just got to keep it off the ground.
But the backboard defense is simply too strong here from Boise State.
Ooh, and there it goes. Good early first round for Boise State. I mean, for the first round, that's pretty darn close.
Only a 1 goal difference. That is very close. 5 minutes of back and forth, just absolute aggression on both sides. I was pretty impressed by that play there.
Yeah, I mean, Boise State came out swinging, but Colorado had a fantastic defense set up, and so now heading into round 2, I expect pretty much a repeat of that. Maybe Colorado even getting a bit more aggressive, because they had to play very defensively, and just like in so many of the other games we stream, you want to take the fights where you want to, whereas same thing in Rocket League. You want to have the ball on the enemy side to constantly have that aggression. So we'll have to wait and see how round 2 favors, but only 1 goal in 3 minutes 15. That's pretty low scoring.
Very close for a 5-minute match between 2 teams that are this high skill. Yeah, it is extremely close to get that, to only get 1 goal. It's definitely a testament to how good these teams are.
Yeah, and this is only week 1 of Mountain West Rocket League, so pretty intense match for a week 1. Like, guys, it's not the grand finals. It's okay to just breathe a little bit.
Sets the tempo. If they win this, I think it sets the tempo for how they go into the other weeks for this.
Yeah, it definitely sense that mentality of wins first match, just keep the snowball rolling. So we'll have to wait and see how match number 2 fares with Boise State roster of Gil, Instinct, and Lions, with our returning champ of Cosmo Buster from the 2018, the last time we won this Rocket League, heading into match number 2.
You're right into it.
Yeah, welcome change. Still waiting on the clock to come back, but clock takes its time. Haha.
We wait for the time.
That is very true. But already, you can see how aggressive Colorado State's getting, because they're already trying to just maintain the ball on at least Boise State's side.
Already pass going out from it.
Yeah.
Gills that are get a good 50 on it.
Ooh, good shot and goal lined up. Just didn't have the momentum on it. Good defense from Boise so far. Just trying to clear it. Finally gets it over.
Shot on net.
Ooh. Shu with the defense, though.
That was a brilliant defense by Shu, getting off to the right side. But the ball is right back in the middle for BSU. not going to take a chance on it.
Tries to clear. It's only at the halfway. Finally, it's over on Boise State side. Shot attempt and the bicycle kick, but no goal.
Boise rotations have been on point so far here, and the passing plays are coming out. It's going to be passed back into mid with a shot.
Demo?
Just wide.
I mean, they're +1 in this fight. Respawn's coming in now. Oh, and with a minute 15 already passed, pretty solid push from Boise, but quickly cleared.
Demo is definitely important here. If they want to get any kind of breathing room on any side of the defense, a demo might be the play here.
Yeah, getting that one-man advantage can definitely help take him off goal, start getting aggressive because you just have the numbers advantage. But ball back on Boise State's side. Tried to go for the shot, just too far to the right.
Oh, there might be
There's
an open
the
net
demo.
right there.
Just the long shot. Goes right in.
That's a perfect example of demoing. You just cut off the rotation and you get an open net just like that.
Yeah, they had a double demo right by the end of it, and no one could get back in time. There's only one remaining. You see him flying in, but too little, too late. So a much earlier goal this time around, though.
Oh, yeah. And a much welcome come for Boise State getting that out of there.
Yeah, so now we'll have to wait and see how Colorado State might try to answer this. Hopefully we can see them get a goal at least and not just have it be a clean sweep for Boise State. We want to see these games be as close as they were last match, and so far Colorado State has been putting up a fight.
But we would be too mad if they cleaned up another open net. Instinct just putting some style points on the board as well.
Yeah, he got the air denial for that pass and just pretty much let it right in. I mean, even if he didn't hit it there, probably still would have gotten in.
At least a pass setup, but just sets it up right for himself. That ground pinch was performed beautifully.
Yeah, so now heading into 3 minutes remaining in this match. Boise State already up 2-0 to Colorado State, who needs to start getting on the aggression just like that. A great shot, but will be defended by Lions.
Keeping that possession there is absolutely important, not just giving it away back to Colorado.
Yeah, Boise State has definitely been keeping the pressure on the ball. Ooh, barely missing that, though, by Brian. So now we'll have to... Ooh,
Gills.
just see cars flying past the ball and just not even hitting it at this point.
Instinct's a great deflect back out of mid.
Ooh, shot and goal, but the defense is there with Gill. Tries to go for off the backboard. Brian misses.
A triple commit on BSU side.
Yeah, triple commit by Colorado, but you can already see Brian's already super far backed up, having to play goalie because he... Ooh, nice dodge of the demo by Brian, jumping over Gill. Ooh, nice shot. Just too high.
Backboard defense is super strong on Boise State side.
Yeah, they're always trying to predict where that shot might go. Gill's dribbling it right in along the side and gets the demo. An instinct, that's two. Nah, but the ball's on their side. Ooh, Brian's just getting aggressive in this 1v3.
The aerials.
They try to go for the deny. Ball still in the air. Now Brian's going for the shot. Oof. Barely.
Close, but a pass. Nope.
Oh, Gill with another demo. Gill's out for blood.
He might get the Terminator achievement this game.
He's definitely looking for it if he doesn't already have it, which he probably does.
Probably.
Ooh, so we're set right in front.
Almost just made it 3-0. Another pass.
They're trying to, and Gill does it.
The pass off the sidewall was just beautifully placed, and Gill is just right there to clean it right up.
Yeah, he just came climbing, barely edged out shoe there for the defense. So, as you mentioned, it's 3-0 now, and there's a minute remaining. 3 goals in a minute's not the most likely, unless you just have a play like that off the 50-50.
But that just shows you how close Rocket League can get. 1 second, the other team scoring a goal on you, and the other one was just turned right back around.
Yeah, Colorado swings it back, so we're still back at that 2-goal diff. And first goal for Colorado, though.
A minute is definitely doable, but they got to get past the BSU defense first.
I mean, they didn't get off to the 50-50 this time, so it's going to be a little bit more drawn out. Maybe they'll make me eat my words, though, as it's hovering right above the goal. Brian, so close!
Ooh. I was very close to making it a 1-goal game there.
Trying to close that gap, but Colorado's having to get very aggressive. Shoes trying to go with the aerial play. Gets it set up.
Caught them out of rotation, and just like that, 30 seconds, and it's a 2-3 game.
I mean, Colorado's bringing it back, so Boise State needs to kind of shoe up their defense and just play out this last 30 seconds.
Colorado's definitely making them force some mistakes here. Just tiny little ones, out of rotation.
I mean, pressure's on, so totally makes sense.
The series is still an Instinct firing right back at them.
Brings it back. Maintaining that 2-goal difference of it's their safety net. But 23 seconds remaining, and Colorado scored 2 goals in that 30-second gap, so it's still possible.
Very doable, but that answer back from Instinct was very nice, very well played.
Him saying, no, we're going to 3-0 you here in this best of 3, so.
10 seconds. They got to do something here now, or else it's over.
Yeah, I mean, even if they keep the ball off the ground, it might not be enough, so Gill's trying to send it to the ground, and it. Ooh. Instinct even keeping it off the ground. They just want to get one more free goal. Ooh, block. Brian?
Oh, no.
The bounce off the crossbar is not going to be enough. So Boise State is at match point.
Yeah, that crossbar shot was absolutely detrimental for the morale. That's definitely going to. I don't know.
I mean, they made it a lot more interesting in that last minute. They got the 2 goals, and it forced Boise State to Instinct start performing, get that goal, and secure their lead. Yeah, they still had the +1, but Colorado still could have brought it back. So this third and final map, it seems the longer it goes, Colorado's getting better. Yeah,
both games have been pretty close. I mean, besides that last shot by Instinct, putting them in a 2-goal difference, it's been close the entire way. It's definitely very doable for both teams to possibly make a comeback here.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how Game 3 is going to play out. I mean, all 3 members of Boise State have had their moment in the sun, Gill being the defense, and then Instinct and Lions just constantly being on the offense. They definitely have that set up for their team, whereas on the side of Colorado State, it seems they kind of have the same thing, but once they need to start scoring goals and close that gap, they're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive, so we'll have to wait and see, as the lobby actually did end up getting restarted. So we're going to have to buy a little bit more time. So exactly what we're going to do is show you the event card of what Mountain West Rocket League is going to look like. As we mentioned, this is Rocket League, so it is 3v3 car soccer, as was previously mentioned. This is a best of 3, and Boise State's on match point. They won the first 2 rounds, so the pressure is on for Colorado. And these are, of course, the competitive maps. With the golden goal sudden death, we have yet to see. This is a best of 5. Boise State's getting close to 3, so it's first to 3. There we go.
Yeah, first to 3. I'm more interested to know what Colorado is thinking right now. How are they going to try and break through Boise's defense right here, and very aggressive offense? I'm more excited to see how they're going to answer back in Game 3 here.
Now jumping right into the action, and already big play is coming out from Colorado, trying to get that shot in goal 30 seconds in.
It's already right on their net.
Boise State's had to go for the full clear, and they definitely cleared it, but now it's the battle of the aerials, and it goes Gill's favor.
Who's just going to keep possession of the ball longest here? That's Boise State's already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, you saw Instinct come flying in to go for that shot. Instead, he's just going to go straight for the demo, and he already has 2 demos.
He must, if it's not one Terminator achievement through that game, he definitely got it throughout the combination of the 3.
At this point, you would hope he already has it.
You hope. No, only hope.
Fingers crossed.
But BSU still just going to try and maintain possession here. Gill taking an air dribble up mid.
Ooh, he's got a good look going. Lions with the follow-up.
Wow.
Colorado just couldn't get back in time. Taking a look at this replay, you can see Shu all the way in the back. Lions with a great follow-up on his teammate, just giving him that extra nudge.
That fake to the air dribble bump really just threw big off and allowed Lions to come in and clean up that goal for him.
Ooh, demo right off the bat as well. Lions coming in for both. Boise State's just here to murder.
Oh, wow.
Another goal.
Gill putting his skills on display here.
He's not just the goalie. He's the everything.
He can do it all for BSU.
Yeah, Shu just flying too high for that defense. Thought he would maintain it in the air and kick it up, but just bounced it right off the ground and got the goal. So it's always the guessing game once you're in the air.
And Demolition's being put on put on blast here.
Yeah, I'm surprised Colorado State hasn't gone for more of their own demos just to try to get the numbers in their favor so they can continue this aggressive play that they have going, but
just a hair off.
So Boise State continuing their aggressive push forward, trying to get a third goal going for them. Only 2 minutes and 40 seconds have passed, so Colorado State still has time to definitely come back. We know they can. They got 2 goals in 30 seconds, but Boise State's trying to get the third, just barely bouncing off that right bar.
That sidebar is a threat to everybody.
Yeah, it's been blocking definitely the most shots.
Best kind of goalie in the game.
It really is. But good shot and goal. Gill's there with the defense, being the goalie we know and love him to be. Another shot and goal, but Gill's there with the defense again.
What a fake coming out from Instinct.
Ooh, another. Boise State's just having to play all-out defense. You can see just how much Colorado State is using their boost. They just now got up to 100, but
Instinct showing off the aerial skills again.
Just walks it right in.
Puts it right in between 2 defenders.
Yeah, they couldn't keep up with him. They had to go run around and pick up boost. You can see both Brian and Big Log coming in from grabbing it. Shu is all the way in the back, just unable to make it in time.
The confidence in the air is dangerous from Instinct.
Yeah, definitely playing to their strengths right now. Keeping it in the air, Colorado State just hasn't been able to answer them as Shu makes sure to immediately send it to the ground.
Lions. Big Log's going to get a handle on it, though.
Yeah, passing the 340 mark. Now 2 minutes remaining. Double demo coming out here. Finally, Colorado State's bringing it out. Getting the refrag, taking down Instinct. Nice
the
shot.
back wall defense has been utterly unbeatable here in this game so far. They haven't been able to get a shot off the back ball for a pass to set up their teammates at all.
Yeah, Boise State always just coming flying in from the sides to immediately try to clear or at least deny those backboard shots. Brian with the good setup, but Instinct's not on your team.
Almost thought Instinct was going to put that in his own net for a second.
Ooh,
what a shot.
Nice. Just came flying in as Boise State seemed they were trying to set it up. Shu cleared it to the mid. Big Log just didn't even touch it. Brian came flying in from the right side and got it.
That was beautiful. Beautifully played shot. Just open net.
The rage demo right at the end for BSU.
But just like that, Colorado State back into it.
Ooh, Instinct having a good chance, but Big Log's there with the defense. Gill trying to follow up and gets it. That top right corner finally didn't hit the crossbar at least.
You can always put your faith in Gill to finish off the shot here. Just Instinct with the last second air bump. I don't know if that would have saved the ball, but the next level thinking here.
Yeah, he seems just so coordinated, able to communicate as Lions immediately off the bat with the 50-50 demo.
From the ceiling. Oh.
That sidebar blocking it once again.
Putting red back in the middle again. That's gonna be another goal for Boise State.
And the hat trick coming out for Gill.
Like I said, put your faith in Gill.
I mean, he's been the all-around player for Boise State. He's been the goalie with the most denies. He's been consistent with getting the passes and getting them in. I mean, he has both the most saves and the most goals right now.
Oh, the fake from both sides.
Is it a fake on both sides if nobody goes for it?
Who are you really faking at that point? Maybe yourself.
Ooh, barely beaten out, but Colorado's playing for their lives, and they only got a minute remaining.
Ooh, just barely stays on the tip of his car.
I mean, Colorado State can easily...
But the flip reset.
I was going to say Colorado State can easily get 4 goals to even us out, but now they have to get 5 in less than a minute, so it might spell doom for us, but Boise State is able to win here. That will move us forward to take on Santa Monica after this. So we do have that to look forward to after this match, but right now we have to see if Colorado State can bring it back as they lose Big Log.
Less than 50 seconds left. You know,
I mean, the accolades are off the board now.
Yeah, it's a 5-goal deficit is very hard to come back from with very little time left, and it was a stellar performance by BSU all around. They definitely played this to their strengths.
Yeah, Shu trying to go for the bicycle kick, unable to get it. Finally, Big Log comes in with a great clear, but putting the ball in the sky is Boise State's strength. Ooh, tries to get the setup for Shu, but Gil's there with the defense as always. Ooh, big demo coming out.
Gil scoring the ball, saving the ball. He's doing it all.
He is that perfect all-around player. Her with probably more than 4 saves at this point just because of how they're going off the screen. But Lions
almost another goal there. Just barely saved.
Ooh, they're trying. Keeping it off the ground, but Carr decides to put an end to it, and that will mean Boise State in week 1 comes out with a victory against Colorado and moving on to take on Santa Monica.
That was a very impressive showing of skill throughout that entire. I mean, you go from a 1-point game from the very beginning to now, what was the final score there? 6-0?
6-1, I think.
6-1. That was an excellent display and showing of skill there.
I mean, yeah, as you mentioned, it started off very neck and neck of just 0-1, and then we go to game 2, and Boise State, you know, still a close game, but barely able to just edge them out, having that little 2-goal bump. And then game 3 is just, all right, we know how to beat you now. Like, we learned everything. We sat there and learned all your methods and just ran away with it. So, huge win for Boise State. But we still have one more match for you ahead, taking on Santa Monica. So, we're going to go ahead and throw it to a quick break. But before we even take that, we do have player of the game for that. And I think without question, it kind of has to be Gil.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, that last game definitely put it. Maybe it was up to question between Gil and Instinct, but after the 3rd game, it has to be Gil with this.
Yeah, so hopefully we see player of the game head over to Gil, and it looks like it will be.
There it is.
Very well deserved. I mean, we were praising the whole game. Doesn't surprise me whatsoever. So the player of the game is brought to us by the Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes their team more successful, just like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Gil is the Idaho Central Credit Union player of the game. Well, as we get ready to head over to Boise State taking on Santa Monica, we're going to go ahead and leave you with the top 5 plays of this past game, brought to us by the Idaho Army National Guard, which invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time with more than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 sign-on bonus. As the Idaho Army National Guard is the best team to join out there, so make sure to reach out to them on Twitch at iGuard Gaming, and we will be right back. So as we finish off taking a look at Gil's plays of the game, I mean, he was the only one that entire match to get a hat trick. So hopefully we can see the return of that against Santa Monica. What are you hoping to see from Santa Monica to try to beat out Boise State after their showing here? San Jose, sorry.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, demos. I mean, if there was one critique I could give was Boise was getting demos constantly. They were aggressive, being the aggressor that entire time, and I feel like that's the reason why they got into their heads. And by game 3, it was just over. But if San Jose wants to see any kind of success from it, they got to be aggressive the entire time.
Yeah, got to match that aggression coming out from Boise State. He is such a huge issue for them. So we're going to go ahead and throw it to a quick break. Enjoy these top 5 plays, and we will be right back. Sidebar blocking it once again.
Putting it right back in the middle again. That's going to be another goal for Boise State.
And the hat trick coming out for Gil.
Like I said, put your faith in Gil.
I mean, he's been the all-around player for Boise State. He's been the goalie with the most denies. So far, Colorado State has been putting up a fight.
But we would be too mad if they cleaned up another open net. Instinct just putting some style points on the board as well. Yeah,
he got the air denial for that pass and just pretty much let it right in. I mean, even if he didn't hit it there, probably still would have gotten in.
They try and maintain possession here. Gil taking an air dribble up mid.
Ooh, he's got a good look going. Lions with the follow-up.
Wow.
Colorado just couldn't get back in time. Taking a look at this replay, you can see Shu all the way in the back. Lions with a great follow-up on his teammate, just giving him that extra nut to play all-out defense. You can see just how much Colorado State is using their boost. They just now got up to 100, but
Instinct showing off the aerial skills again.
Just walks it right in.
Puts it right between 2 defenders.
Yeah, they couldn't keep up with him. They had to go run around, pick up boost. You can see both Brian and Big Log coming in from grabbing it. Shu is all the way in the back. Just
back into it.
Ooh, Instinct having a good chance, but Big Log's there with the defense. Gil trying to follow up and gets it. The top right corner. Finally didn't hit the crossbar at least.
You can always put your faith in Gil to finish off the shot here. Just Instinct with the last second air bump.
Just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple 'cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, 'cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. I'll go just alone. I can't stop scratching my mind. I gotta keep asking why. Stop telling me all the time everything will be fine. I can't stop scratching my mind. I don't know. Not your guardian. I can't see through your skin. I'm not your guardian. I can't see through your
Hello, everyone, and welcome back into the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena. We are continuing tonight with our coverage of some Mountain West Rocket League. Boise State in Week 1 has already taken down Colorado State University. Now they are looking to take down San Jose. And whoever will win this will be looking to be the #1 seed going into Week 1. I am your host, Brenner Bear Ladd. Joined with me to call all of the action is Colin Noble McJunkin. So now with Boise State coming off a win against Colorado State, we touched on this very lightly at the end of last broadcast, so let's touch on it again of what are you hoping to see from this upcoming team to take down Boise State?
What I'm looking for is the level of control that they have over the ball. Definitely the last thing I saw from that game was a lot of giving up a possession, which at a very higher level can be detrimental to a team's performance. And if you just control the ball on these little touches, off the back wall, off side wall, when the team gives up possession, it can really change the difference in how much control you have over the ball and whose side it's on.
Yeah, well, since this is Mountain West Rocket League, let's go ahead and take a look at the event card of how this is going to be played out. Since it is Rocket League, we are going to be playing in a 3v3 in car soccer. This is a best of 5, first to 3, with the competitive maps as well as the golden goal for sudden death, which we have yet to see tonight. Was not managed against Colorado State. Was very close in the first round, but no, we'll have to wait and see if San Jose can bring it back. And so you touched on that they need to kind of match the aggression of Boise State, really try to get some more demos. What's the best way of going about that?
Hunting. Just, having somebody in the back and behind Boise State's line, an out-of-field review is a really great way to do that. And we actually saw a goal from Gill, but came from instinct, where getting that air bump just simply to disrupt can create so much confusion amongst the team. It can score simple little goals like that can really deter a lot of morale.
Well, for Boise State to continue their win streak, they're going to need all the help they can get. We're going to give it to them through Doc's keys to the game in Rocket League. That is to set the play style, understand rotations, play to follow up, and, of course, sweaty comms. And these are brought to us by Drop-In Gaming. Drop-In Gaming is the premier online platform for gamers who seek competition. Play your favorite games to win cash and prizes through free and paid entry matches and tournaments. Whether you're new to the scene or a seasoned veteran, Drop-In Gaming has the right games and competition for you. And to begin your competitive gaming journey, make sure to sign up at dropingaming.com. Well, we're getting ready to jump into our matchup of Boise taking on San Jose. I believe we also have a lookup of the lineup as we get ready to jump into this. It is the same lineup that we just took on Colorado State with Gill, Instinct, Lions, as we can see there, which are brought to us by Count Identity Trust Global Network, delivers real-time fraud prevention, account protection, and enables personalized customer experiences for more than 9,000 leasing brands. Well, we're jumping right into it, and already there's been a shot in goal.
Already starting off strong for San Jose to get up here. We're looking at a pretty close game here. That's going to be, and already the demo. Talking about demos, there's your first one. Unintentional, I believe, but still, nonetheless.
And against Boise State, so already things are looking good for San Jose.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And, we're going to see who has that control, who maintains pressure throughout this game. And we already see here that's just such a faster pace here. Once one mistake is created, the goal can be followed up just as fast.
Yeah, Boise State tries to prevent the aggression coming out from San Jose. Definitely taking our notes to heart, it seems, as the ball's staying on their side. And San Jose gets first goal.
There's that unlucky ground pinch with Instinct and BD. I'm sorry. Instinct and I can't say that name clearly, but that ground pinch, yeah, it's too fast to react to.
Yeah, so first goal heading over San Jose, putting Boise State on their back foot. I don't have to bring it back, but that was only within the first minute, so plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Famous last words, but still.
And, great defense by San Jose. So close to tying it up, though.
Yeah, Boise State having to get on the aggression that we know and love them for, but Toasters there with the air defense. It's been Boise State's strong suit, especially against Colorado State, but it seems San Jose is trying to shut down their air game, keep it more on the ground.
And this is not a, this is week 1, but while it is week 1, this is to compete for starting off a first seed. So it's definitely not a no pressure situation. Maintaining that first seed early on can really set an impression for how you go about the game with confidence.
Yeah, and right now Gil's trying to prove that he's no longer just a goalie with already 4 shots on goals for his accolades, whereas Instinct does have the save and the demo, but if you look at the boost meters, San Jose is kind of running away with it, just having very strong control of the map. Boise State trying to bring it back, but it's been so far really stalled in kind of the 50-50 mark of the ball not really going to either side and staying there strongly.
Just like I said, who's going to keep possession of the ball for the longest here? Seeing a lot of just pass away, and who's going to air dribble the ball the most? Who's going to keep it on the ground?
Yeah, and the trade's coming out for the demo, so it's 2v2 for a little bit here before the respawns come out. Boise State going in for the defense. Valtex tries to set it up, but is not unable to. So now Boise State on the aggression on San Jose's side. Nice shot. Ooh.
Wow.
Gil comes flying in out of left screen and gets it.
From nowhere, all the way from downtown. Just right in their face.
Yeah, nice little preview cam from Lions, and Instinct was there with the setup, and Gil helped him secure it, especially with 2 defenders in front of him. Definitely a skilled shot.
Putting in that top right corner is just, takes a lot of control, a lot of focus to do that.
And second time Boise State's done it tonight, because they did against Colorado State just a few minutes earlier.
And we'll see if Boise State warms up like they did last match, where the first match is close, but you get to game 3, and there it is again with Gil.
So quick. They went from being down 1 to being up 1 in 30 seconds.
Demos. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, they've been the big play differences of, they traded out 1 for 1 and then got the top right goal. They traded, Gil gets a demo and immediately gets the goal as well. It's kind of been the deciding factor of the night.
How strong your rotations are, if you're wondering how to counter a demo, is how strong your rotations get. How far in can you think of the next play that comes after this?
Also, it could just be as simple as, where are the enemies? Are they speeding at me, and should I be worried?
You should be very worried.
Yeah, a car speeding at you is a little worrisome, especially if you're going to explode from it, but went for the shot on goal, just barely too high off that backboard. Backboard's still the best defender in this game.
Solid as a rock.
And
a shot coming. Wow.
You can see the mind games happening between the goalie and Lions there, whether he was going to shoot it up or just bounce it off the ground. It's just sadly picked wrong.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard to defend against. You need to pick a spot, and you just chose the wrong one, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you go high, low, left or right. It's just the mind game's coming in strong right now, as Boise State is now +2 here with a minute remaining.
But San Jose answering right back.
Yeah, they came back in force and trying to maintain the 1-goal difference right now. Valtex with a great shot. Lions just barely too high.
That mid-air passing play. Nobody on Boise State could respond in time.
Yeah, so good play and positioning by San Jose, and the 50-50 actually goes even, but Instinct is unable to take that victory. So now on the defense, Gil just loves flying in from that left side.
An assassin.
Ooh, nice defense from Lions, denying the possible pass.
Is that ball going to get out of the corner of the field?
Yeah, they're trying, even just trying to bump him out of the way, but Valtex now with the defense. Great block.
The Nile players here are going to be big.
Yeah, with 30 seconds remaining, Boise State just really needs to play the best defense of their life and try to get that ball to stay on the ground to take round 1 in this best of 5. But San Jose is putting up a fight.
Sets it up. Oh, a series of unfortunate own team touches here. We get 2 touches from San Jose that sets up Boise State. Unfortunate, but Boise State capitalizing, creating mistakes and capitalizing.
Yeah, that's the perk of being the aggressor, always putting the pressure on the enemy team, is they don't have the freedom of the map to grab that boost. You can see there, Didi just didn't have the boost to get to the ball in time. So it's definitely something I hope to see them improve going into this next round, especially with only 5 seconds remaining. And with a 2-goal difference, this might be round 1 for Boise, especially with the ball flying up in the air so high and headed towards San Jose's goal.
Oh, it almost put another one on the board.
Oh, DD
There's-
unable to pick it up. So Boise State taking round 1.
That wasn't that was very expected by me. Boise State looks very strong right now, and that was just amazing performance to the very end there.
And especially coming off a win, they have to be feeling very good going into this. And so with San Jose, I would assume also coming off a win, since both these teams should be 1-0 fighting each other, and this just being week 1 of Mountain West, you want to have that strong showing, putting your best foot forward type of situation. First impressions, all that stuff, and Boise State's doing exactly that. So now we have to wait and see how San Jose is going to answer. Same notes of more demos, more aggression.
Yep. The control, the pressure, it was there. I just think it was a series of unfortunate events that just caved in on San Jose. I'd love to see what they do next in the next game.
Yeah, so hopefully some maybe better positioning, maybe a little bit more boost management on their end. And, going back to Doc's keys of sweaty comms, what's the important information to call out? Who just picked up, the 100 boost that might be going in for that demo, which is 9 out of 10 times has been Gil so far, just going in for all the blood he can get. So we have to wait and see how round number 2 is going to fare, but also just a pretty close game. I mean, San Jose took an early lead, then Boise State was able to bring it back, and then it was pretty back and forth with only a 2-goal difference at the end. So could be a repeat of Colorado. Have to wait and see how San Jose is going to perform.
Getting right back in a second game, already here with a couple of 6 seconds, and just like that, already put into Boise State's side. But we're going to get it out real quick.
Yeah, DD tried to go for that shot, but Gil was there with the defense back on the goalie roll, and there's your demo.
There's the demo. And this time, it is San Jose taking the aggressive position here.
Yeah, they got the first demo in the last match and continued that streak, but Gil with another
Good
great
defense there.
Yeah.
But another shot on net.
Woo!
Oh, unsavable, but very close.
Yeah, it was definitely just edging that goal line, and no one from Boise State could get around it to knock it out in time. Instinct was there, but Gillett just came flying out of the goal, so no defense was possible. San Jose, once again, taking that early lead. Seems going to be like their signature thing. Get the first demo, get the first goal, and go from there.
But do you go from there? You have to keep the same mentality, the same mindset of domination of the ball in the field.
And right now, Boise State does have control. DD misses the block, but it still goes to the right.
And a missed touch.
Yeah. Boise State just playing a little bit off from that ball. Wins the air battle.
Might be a dangerous position here for San Jose.
Yeah, had to bounce up.
Dangerous in the air.
Ball's kind of stagnating right outside the goal for San Jose, so they need to try to clear it. Getting up in the air, instincts there to deny. Ooh, shot left, goal post, bounce off, and that's cleared.
That was well maintained pressure by Boise State. It's just keeping that consistent pressure to the point where San Jose's defense is going to crack. And whose defense will crack first here?
I mean, yeah, we're going to have to wait and see as Boise State's just playing all defense, trying to clear the ball, but Voltex quickly, he steals it away. Instinct just getting up to that 100, will have full control of the skies, but loses it, bouncing off the roof, forcing it to the ground. Lions trying to clear it once again, denying the bounce back pass. Gill with a good setup, forcing them to retreat. It's just a battle for control.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. We're really going to see who comes on top of the demo from DD again. That's his second on the game.
Yeah, Boise State having yet to get a demo, really just playing a bit safe, and they don't even need the demos.
Not going to need the demo. With some pure skill coming out here. This is a perfectly placed shot right over the defender.
Valtex just didn't jump high enough and ran into Instinct physically, so couldn't deny it. So even match, nearing the halfway mark. Boise State trying to get the ball rolling in their favor. Ooh.
It's going to be close, but
yeah. Consistent air battles is just battling Instinct for control in the sky. Has not worked out. in San Jose's favor just yet.
Definitely interested to see if they keep the ball on the ground more going forward.
Yeah, it could definitely be a strategy for them, but they will have to worry about Didi, who's been getting those demos. Gill with the shot. Ooh, another collision midair.
Another backboard defense, but the 50.
Instinct also with no boost to try to deny.
Having some
Tries to set it up, but no one is there.
had some chaos there for a couple seconds.
Ooh. Oh, had a nice dribble though.
Redirect.
Didi clears it once again. Didi being the main offensive player for San Jose right now.
Seeing a lot of back and forth between, going from Boise State to San Jose's side. Who's going to deny the other ball possession and keep control here?
Yeah, minute 30 remaining. Still even 1-1. A very much lower scoring game than we had against Colorado, as well as just the previous round.
Yeah, game 2 is much different for Colorado, which goes to show that the change in skill here. Much closer game.
Yeah, both teams want to maintain that undefeated after becoming 1-0. So who will become 2-0 and who will become 1-1?
And the bounce shot, crossbar.
Sitting there stagnated, but had no follow-up.
I think it's our motto now to say that the backboard is the best defender here.
Ooh, had good chance at hitting it, but 2 goalies is usually going to stop you.
A lot harder than 1.
Very true. Numbers.
Math. Instinct going crazy off the wall here. Ooh. Might have been miscommunication amongst Lions and Instinct. But Gill's there to clean it up.
Gill is always there to clean it up.
Put your faith in Gill.
Ooh, top right. Barely blocking it out. Boise State really likes going for those top right shots.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
their third attempt.
It seems to be working out. Oh, wow.
Just bounced right in.
Didi put a nasty shot onto the goal here.
That Instinct tried to deny, was just barely too low, and Gill even missed it as well.
That pinch is very unlucky for the side of Boise.
17 seconds remaining, and San Jose is +1 for this goal. So Boise State needs to just pull out a quick goal here in order to get us into at least overtime, or we're guaranteed to head into an additional round.
With 3 seconds to look, it's already on their side.
Ooh, they just got to keep it off the ground.
It's doable.
Nope.
Ooh, but Didi's
Didi
going to put an end to that.
Didi being the star player for San Jose right now.
That was a performance, yes, and here we have some pretty good analytics here.
I mean, yeah, just the amount of shots on the side of Boise State. Sadly, only 1 goal was made, but no demos. Didi getting both demos in that round just played out really well for them. So the one time Boise State chose not to be that aggressive getting those demos really cost them that round.
Mm-hmm. We should highlight what's their next game plan going into this. What are they calming to each other there that they're going, hey, this is what we need to change up.
Focus Didi.
Yes, exactly. More demos. Don't let Didi touch the ball. Exactly.
As hard as that's going to be. I mean, we didn't see very much of Toaster that entire time. We saw a lot of Valtex and Didi just being those aggressive players, but whereas we've seen all 3 members have their moment in the sun for Boise State, it seems that the third player for San Jose just has been the guaranteed goalie. And the fact that that's been working for them rather than committing, all 3 to the ball that Boise State's been doing more consistently is very interesting. That's been working for them in that sense.
Yeah, in a traditional setting, that would be a sort of detriment to your offense. But, back-to-back goals is unlucky for Boise State pinch-wise. But hopping to the next game, let's see who's going to come out top here.
Yeah, for the 50-50, we'll go to the side of Boise State, just barely off to the left. Even doesn't block in the air. So here comes Didi with the deny. Lions try to set it up. Great setup.
Wow.
And gets it.
That's one for the highlight reel right there.
For sure. I mean, it was very slow play to even just bounce it off the ground and allowed Instinct to just go up and around. Valtex wasn't far enough in the goal to try to bounce it out, and they get it within 11 seconds.
A three pass play. And here comes out the double fakes. The bump by Instinct as well in the backfield.
Ooh. They had a little bit more speed. Would have just gone right over their heads. but Gil coming in with another shot.
If DD might have possession of it.
Toaster living up to his name right now and being that goalie.
Here we go.
Oh, another one!
An even better play for the highlight reel. The passing plays are insane here on the side of Boise.
Yeah, and Toaster just barely far off to the left of that ball to try to get the deny on it. So really just a bit of the mismanaged in the air maybe, or Boise State just playing out of their minds, take a 2-0 lead within the first 30 seconds of the match.
Can't deny the chemistry that is here amongst this team so far. It's perfectly on display here.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing together for a long time and have built up those sweaty comms that they need. Gil finally brings out the demo and is demoed immediately.
Maybe they don't even need the sweaty comms. Maybe they just know.
I mean, if you've played together that long, you can definitely just know. I mean, look how well the setup is, but Toaster's there with the deny. You can definitely see how San Jose has their team set up. Valtex is there to disrupt as much as he can and set up for DD to get the shots and Toaster to be the goalie. Whereas Boise State just...
by instinct.
Yeah, great save by instinct, whereas Boise State is just pretty interchangeable. Anyone can do anything.
Which is where that, you know, how fluid and your rotations need to be on point, and that's where their defense and offense comes in. This game is an ever-changing situation.
Yeah, and so far it's been going in Boise State's favor as we pass the 2-minute mark. 3 minutes remaining as we close out these last 15 seconds before we take over. But the boost advantage right now definitely favoring San Jose at the moment, but can easily change. But these 100s have just been played around so heavily.
Here's Valtex for a solo play. Gets denied by Gil.
This time Gil denying in the air, not instinct, and a bump on the wall.
Nice shot. Save.
Saved by Lions this time. Someone we have not seen nearly as much in this match.
Miscommunication. Both of them going up for that.
Ooh, nice clear by DD, but quick deny, so the ball's still on their side. Lions trying to set it up, but his teammates don't have enough boost because he used it all just to keep it in the air for long enough.
The follow-up potential by both of these players is insane. Here's a shot potential.
Oop, Lions come flying out of nowhere.
As he might be taking after Gil with that one.
Gil comes from the left, Lions comes from the bottom of the screen, and Instinct just has the ball.
Instinct is just in the air, making plays at it.
Oh,
there's the demo.
Oh, got about halfway in that goal, but quickly denied.
Pop up over 2.
Ooh, if DD wasn't there, that would have been a beautiful setup, and there it is! And no less, the hat trick.
Yes, this is getting over 2, bad touch on DD's side, and just there to follow up.
Yeah, Toaster was right behind him, but just couldn't catch up in time. So now, 50-50 going in the hand of Toaster. Seems he might be slowly leaving the goal as he immediately comes flying. Oh! Barely flies past it and misses.
Less than 2 minutes left. 4 on the board for Boise. What is San Jose's response to all this?
Definitely having a rough time right now. Oh, Toaster came flying in, just came too fast and wasn't able to block it off in time. So now 50-50 kind of went stagnant, and then Boise State able to take it away. Ooh, Toaster, though, bringing it back, went for the shot.
And a follow-up. The movement there was very clean.
DD trying to keep it in the air, set it up for Toaster to get the bounce down.
Oh! Wow!
I thought that was going in.
That was the crossbar saving him. But also, I believe that was Lions that came in and got that last-second touch. Got it out of there.
Boise State playing very risky. I mean, they have a pretty good cushion right now with last minute of the round and 4-0.
Which I think you can afford to give them a goal here to play a little risk.
Yeah, Boise State definitely coming back swinging after losing that last round, so they're trying to have a dominating performance right now.
The defense is still strong here. Gets it past Gil.
Yeah, it's definitely a war of attrition at this point. But Boise State having such a boost advantage right now, able to just push the ball right into San Jose's side. And San Jose is playing all-out defense. And
Oh, there's a shot
right down the mid. It was just a straight shot for him after that bounce pass. Right into the center, gets it, and just goes in a straight line. No defenders can catch it.
That's good game sense right there. That is seeing your teammates about to make a touch and just hitting the drift button and getting in position to make that play.
Yeah, so once again, Boise State just having a well-oiled machine of a Rocket League team at the moment. So San Jose needs to score 5 goals in 15 seconds.
Never say never.
Never. Especially with the ball.
And there's another one, just rubbing salt in the wound.
But San Jose can bring it back because this is first to 3 as a best of 5. So if Boise State takes this, that'll make them 2-1 right now up against them. So that will bring them 2 match points. San Jose can still bring it back and make us head to a round 5 instead of 4. I have to wait and see who will take round 3 right now, though.
Maybe
the ball hits. Nope. Maybe a chance as it hits the ground. So Boise State takes it, but a lot more even on the stats this time.
That's interesting because comparing to last game, Boise State was on the, or San Jose was on the lower side of the percentages in terms of shots, boost, side. But now it's Boise on the lower side, and they won.
As a 6-0, no less. It's very interesting. Weird. But at the same time, you have to remember, San Jose had like no demos that time around. Not nearly as many, whereas Boise State started doing demos, and then they won.
Were there a lot of demos that game? I don't think
I
there
think
were.
Gil had like 2 at best. Like I think it was probably like 2 and 2, whereas the previous round where Boise State had no demos and San Jose had some, which may have been why they had won. So heading into round 4, this is match point for Boise State. This is where San Jose needs to just put it all on the line, because they lose here, then Boise State becomes really the main seed for the division in Mountain West for Rocket League, looking to reclaim their championship from 2018, and they've got the roster to do so.
I think that third man needs to come into play. You know, we talk about that third man being a dedicated goalie in a sense. I'd love to see way more aggression on the side of, good rotations and not letting Boise breathe. Getting some back of the line boost steals, talking about control, pressure. If they can fire on all those cylinders, I think they can get a good chance of scoring.
San Jose keeping to tradition of gets first demo as soon as they can. Will they also get first goal like they have done for the first 2 rounds?
Might happen here.
Ooh. No one was there with the setup. Boise State very low on boost compared to San Jose. San Jose continues to burn theirs, but Boise State looking for those 100 pads to try to set up their defense right now. Able to clear it at least.
You're allowed to burn boost if you can make a play on it, but unfortunately we're not seeing that from San Jose.
Yeah, it seems they're just trying to get set up and be in the right position. I mean, look how much boost San Jose has built up right now. They were almost at just perfect 300.
And they had 2 in the net there, waiting for Didi to make a contest.
Yeah, they can definitely get a little bit more aggressive here. Boise State's having huge control of the map once they get onto San Jose's side. Voltex with a incredibly just slow rolling the ball forward. Allows it to be set up. Ooh, backboard.
Here's Instinct, the slow roller into the net.
I mean, that was a huge setup play of bouncing off the backboard twice for Instinct to finally get it in, and Voltex just couldn't get back off the ground in time.
If there's an example I could use as what I just talked about, 3-man rotations, that would be the perfect play right there for it.
So San Jose, take notes.
Yes.
And now, rinse, repeat.
Demo.
But, I mean, yeah, they have the only demo on the board at the moment. Then with both Lions and DDs have yet to acquire an accolade, but ooh, great shot.
Save.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Voltex with another demo right now. He's just out for blood. As Lions answers.
Answers right back with their own demo.
So back to back.
Here's a shot potential.
Ooh.
Ooh, just wide.
Went for that right bar, just as mentioned. So, ooh,
And the pinch, oh. The
kind
reaction
of been
time
hovering
there.
around Boise State's goal right now, even after getting the demo. So, nice air dribble. Backboard.
If they keep this pressure up, they could have Boise State sweating right now.
Yeah, just looking for a crack in the armor that is Boise State's defense right now. But they have the boost advantage, so they quickly put the ball on San Jose's side.
Up in the air.
Finally, Toaster's able to clear it coming out from his goal position, but Gill and Lions are right there. Celtics is able to deny.
The backboard defense has been strong out of both series for Boise State, I would say.
Yeah, it's kind of been the main area where Boise State has also been making their goals from. That and the top right is what they've been playing off of the most. So Team San Jose might be getting wise to it, trying to go for other routes and defend those the most.
Pass.
Nice clear.
Pass.
Double defenders. San Jose is playing very defensively.
Very defensively, yes.
I mean, they are down a goal. You guys need to at least get tied for overtime with 1:30 remaining. They are running out of time to do so. Nice
that.
setup.
Here's the possibility.
Oh, too high.
A bad pinch on the wall. Lions putting two of San Jose's attackers not able to produce any results. Here's a shot by Gill. My goodness. Boise State is just, they are on it right now. They are, as you said, a well-oiled machine.
San Jose playing only defensively can only last for so long. They need to get aggressive and start putting Boise State on their back foot rather than just living in their own side of the field.
I agree with you. Completely agree with you.
Boise State, very even, 3 accolades for each player, whereas on the side of San Jose, needs to start making some action happen other than just Valtex murdering everybody.
Playing against a concentrated demo player can be very frustrating for a defense.
Boise State only has 1 demo.
I think that says they're dialed in. The pass mid.
Ooh.
Off the ceiling. Only 30 seconds left here. San Jose needs to, they could.
Nice jump deny as well. Thought he would go high with it and didn't. That's where the mind games come in. Ooh, Didi, bring it back.
There's that smart demo play that was right there.
Yeah, the ball is on Boise State's side, so San Jose is trying to get a little bit more aggressive, but Clee immediately has to go back to defense just to try to clear the ball away. 5 second hints. Ooh! Nice shot, but that might tail the end of it.
This will be the end of it.
Boise State finishes the night out, taking a round 3 against, or round 4 against San Jose. That should be the W. Surprisingly, Lions not having any of the accolades right at the end, so Boise State will be the winner there, or finishing out the night as a 2-0, taking down Colorado and San Jose. Your thoughts?
I would, I would say we're bringing it back to 2018. This team looks really strong so far here, and if anything, that was an amazing performance. Now, obviously, there were things that could be done on both sides of the field. Definitely some aggression from both Colorado and San Jose, but, like you said, I think you said it perfectly. Well-oiled machine.
Years of experience. Well, then that has to bring us to player of the game for that.
It's much closer here, but I'd have to say Instinct. It's much closer here, but I think Instinct was, I don't know. It's very close.
Yeah, I mean, the team was definitely a lot spreading the love across the board. It wasn't just, Gills being the defender, the bomber, and the shots on goal. It was, for a lot of those rounds, it was just even accolades for the entire Boise State team, as well as just spread out across the board. So I think it could really go any way for that match. And on the side of San Jose, DD without
DD,
question.
yeah. Mhm.
Without question, I mean, they were definitely the star player for their team. It looks like it's going to be
Is-
Instinct, as you
Instinct, as it
mentioned.
is.
So, Instinct, a well-deserved player of the game. First, Gil's got it. Now Instinct got it. That means Lions, the next time we get some Rocket League, it's your time to shine.
He was on point. He was on point this series, and
Kept control of the skies.
yep, exactly.
So the player of the game is brought to you by the Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes a team more successful, just like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Instinct is going to be the Idaho Central Credit Union player of the game. Well, as we wrap up the stream for the night, 2 great Rocket League games. Closing thoughts, definitely room to improve for both teams. Anywhere you want to see improvement from Boise State?
As of right now, after seeing this showing, it's they played extremely well, I believe. There's not any major criticism from my part. Maybe just that one game loss was some unfortunate series of pinching and things like that. But I think they
Still
played
very much learning the
well.
enemy team and
Oh,
everything.
yes,
It was
definitely.
what, round 2 or something? So totally understandable. But that is going to do us for tonight. And we're going to leave you with the top 5 plays of the game, brought to you by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time with more than 10 jobs offering a $20,000 sign-on bonus. The Idaho Army National Guard is the best team to join out there, so make sure to reach out to them on Twitch at iGuard Gaming, and have a good night. To take round 1 in this best of 5, but San Jose is putting up a fight.
Sets it up. Oh, a series of unfortunate own team touches here. We get 2 touches from San Jose that sets up Boise State. Unfortunate, but Boise State capitalized, creating mistakes and capitalizing.
Unable to. So now Boise State on the aggression on San Jose's side.
Flippy
Nice
set
shot.
potential.
Ooh.
Wow.
Gil comes flying in out of left screen and gets it.
From nowhere, all the way from downtown. Just right in their face.
Yeah, nice little preview cam from Lions and of Toaster. Seems he might be slowly leaving the goal as he immediately comes flying. Oh! Barely flies past it and misses.
Less than 2 minutes left. 4 on the board for Boise. What is San Jose's response to all this?
Definitely having a rough time.
2 of San Jose's attackers not able to produce any results. Here's a shot by Gil. My goodness. Boise State is just, they are on it right now. They are, as you said, a well-oiled machine.
San Jose playing only air, so here comes Didi with the deny. Lions try to set it up. Great setup. And gets it.
That's one for the highlight reel right there.
For sure. I mean, it was very slow play to even just bounce it off the ground and allowed Instinct to just go up and around. Valtex wasn't